Today we're going to bring a actual PCI card that reads two types of actually drives. All right, it's going to read the regular SATA drive, which is it's going to require the B version. All right, it even tells you right here, and then the NVMe. Of course, there's two different drives, and this could actually expand from 30 to 42 to 60 to 80, up to 80 millimeters, if you guys can see that. So, but they're not, you cannot put the same drives in the same location. It has to be two different drives, and we are going to set up the two different drives, and I'm going to show you the difference. This is drive B, all right, that you require, all right, if you guys can see. This is for, mostly it's not mainly used for actually transfer rates are a little slower. It's for data containment, right? It's just if you want to add some more. They're a little bit cheaper than buying an NVMe. They're M.2 versions too. They also have different versions of it for the older they are, but this is the B version that we're going to install in here. And then, of course, this is the NVMe. And if you guys can see, there's a big difference. This actually sometimes it's compatible with this too in the same drive. You can actually fit it, but you're not going to get the same speeds, right? So if you guys can see it, they're identical, almost identical, except for that this one has the two snips, if you guys can see that. So you are going to require space in here. So we're going to go ahead and use the screwdriver, and they do give you a little screwdriver here. It comes with a screwdriver. I'm just using my own. Lift it up a little bit, enough where I could sync it up. And then this is going to be the SATA drive. All right, it's two snips in there. If you guys can see that, it even shows you a little picture in here. All right, and even if I wanted to put this one, it wouldn't be possible. If you guys can see, let me show you why. There, right there, there's a cut in this side, and this being an NVMe, it has it on the opposite end. You would have to flip it over, but it wouldn't work, right? So just to let you guys know that it's impossible to actually make this work. So we're gonna go ahead and put these together, and I'm gonna show you. Let me go ahead and put the screws down and set them up, both of them side by side. All right, so we got them set up already. We got our regular SATA and an NVMe side by side. So we're going to see if this drive connector read both of them. You are going to require a SATA connection too. So one SATA connection goes on the side at the end, and then one goes to your motherboard. Now just be aware that it does require power. It's going to be internal power, which it's going to use from the PCI. So just make sure you have enough power for all your parts that you have on your motherboard. So let's go ahead and set this up. So we're going to set it up on the second slot, and I believe it's X4 or X8. I'm not quite sure on this motherboard. It's an older motherboard, but sometimes you require a higher source, but you know, it's just one of those things that I'm just going to plug it in and see how it works. But there's a lot of information you could get on the actual site where you're going to purchase it too. And let's go ahead and crank it up. We're going to turn it up. We're going to bring it up on our screen. All right, so we just brought our computer up. We're going to see if we can see the drives, all right? And that's kind of important right now. We're running the drives in our system, and we can only see one. And this case, it's the NVMe that I'm looking at. And I know the other one works. It's brand new drive on the other one. So this only could read one drive, but we're going to take off the NVMe and see if it could read the other one too. So right now, I'm only looking at the NVMe. So I'm not looking at any of the connections. So let's go to disk management and see if we can even see the secondary coming in there. But unfortunately, oh, it just found it right now. So, which is a great thing. It just found the second one. So we're going to say, go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and set up the second one. As soon as I was going to say it wasn't working, it's coming up right now. So now I'm able to see it, and it's logging in right now. It's still trying to connect right now. Let's see if we could get it to format right now. It just popped up and it integrated. Let's bring that up a little bit better. There it is. So allocated, it's a terabyte. That's the drive that we currently have right now, and I'm able to read it now. Speeds, of course, are a little slower on this one, but let's properties and let's format this one. All right, so we're initializing the disk. It just, as soon as I said it was gonna work, it just popped out. It's because I haven't formatted. It's a brand new drive right now, and so it's just asking me to set up all the installation. So we're gonna go ahead and say new volume on it. All right, and it's a terabyte, so we're gonna keep it as the default right now. We're gonna letter it E and go ahead and do it. And there it is. So now we have both drives. Of course, the NVMe is a smaller drive on the bottom. It's located underneath of it. It's like under the C drive. So we have all three drives right now.